Hello, dear committee, speakers, and attendees. This is Rahmani Soumia, PhD student in Gidawan University, affiliated to ICCAUA Laboratory in Algeria. I'm going to present our work titled Me and Dr. Kaula Dalal and Dr. Mohammed Hamdi. The contribution is titled Energy Efficiency Benchmarking, a review of key policies, agencies, program development in North Africa, case of Algeria. So this work is about the diagnosis and analysis of key policies in Algeria in the energy efficiency benchmarking and discuss the gap in the timeline and most effective indicators to reach higher levels in the originative system. So to introduce this work, we should pass by the context of this study as shown in figures. The global environmental indicators took lower ranges versus the growth in the construction industry statistics. This rises the proportion of threats per human activity, especially the changes in land use, which led to an important ecological footprint values in the next figure. Due also to the rapid urbanization and industrialization and the fast growth of construction field. Moreover, the energy consumption in global built environment attended the 36% between construction industry and the building sector, where the residential sector attempts the highest percentage with 22%. Our case study is from Africa, specifically Algeria, which is a developed country. We held an analysis approaches and a comparison approach to another country similar with a similar history and politically, economically, and ethnicity situation. From Asia, which is Malaysia, that jumped from a developing country to a developed country according to the World Bank report. So the deal with energy efficiency benchmarking, we should overcome the barriers of energy efficiency gap, which are specified in a literature review with economic market failures, economic market barriers, behavioral barriers, organizational barriers and institutional barriers, which is the point that we are going to focus in it in this work, which caused by political institutions include regulatory problems and lack of policy coherence and control codes. So the objective of this study is to diagnose the agencies, institutions of energy efficiency and energy benchmarking in Algeria, also in Asia, and clarify their missions and charges. Extract the institutional modes and scales through the analytical framework. Also define the gap that contribute to the delay of African countries' buildings efficiency, case study of Algeria. As a method, we have chosen the energy institutional process and divided it into two main steps, two main approaches, the analysis and the comparative one. For the analysis approach, we are going to analyze the key authority institutions through the standard bodies, energy authority, building inspection offices, and compliances. For the comparative approaches, we are going to compare an African country with an Asian one, a developed and a developed country, pass through the same path, and we are going to analyze, we are going to compare their institutional structure and extract the gaps in timeline, setup, and development. For the method and the materials, we have a series of tables that are going to specify the agencies, institutions, the summary of the years and the units, goals, and phases in both Algeria and Malaysia. As a result and the discussion, we have introduced a typical Sankey diagram for the institutional modes and scales as a typical analysis framework. through the modes of institutions, technical requirements, legal frameworks, and institutional setup, to the types of institutions from industrial, commercial, and research and development, jumping to the scales of contributions with the building inspection, compliance, and control and compliance, also the energy authority, and finalizing. And at last, the application modes, whether mandatory, voluntary, or mixed. As like we can see here, the samples were typically governmental in both sectors, whether industrial, commercial, or research and development. The gaps found are the remarkable gap in timeline, slow grow up in the existing agencies and institutions, the absence of development of control and compliance scores, also the absence of supervision calls to apply regularities and develop them. The graphs has shown the remarkable first gap in timeline for the case of Algeria, were typically related to the political situation, the Black Decade full of terrorism actions, and an unstable social life. For the second gap in timeline between 2004 and 2019, the reasons were economical crisis, also civil manifestation, and an unstable governmental stature. For the institutionalization theory, the Algeria institutional situation are situated in the red spot according to the institutional logic theory, and the Malaysian one is in the green one, gathering all the scales and modes of institutions. To conclude, the brief review on agencies that's held in this work shows the responsibility of organizing the regulatory of energy efficiency in Algeria, and shows that the development line of this sector is quite slow according to the chronological diagnosis. The pinpoint of authority institutions and agencies that are held to implement the energy efficiency in the national buildings field clarify that we have in Algeria a poor energy field cause according to foreign experience in energy efficiency and benchmarking that eschewed the control and the compliance of the regularities, the remarkable gap in time and results that contribute to the delay of Algerian buildings efficiency to the international railway toward the sustainability. It is resumed in the slow grow up of the existing agencies and cores, also in development of other cores that contribute in applying such regularities and develop new ones to accomplish national and international goals to remain sustainability and protect the planet. It is frequently suggested that the cause of control and the compliance should be injected in the energy efficiency regularity sector, so the regularities see the light according to the protocols. The normative research in energy efficiency sector rely on the evaluation of the applicable regularities, so it could be developed and work along to better results. Thank you.